Hi everyone, we're here for a live Zest session. Let's get that chair sorted in the right position. We've got 2 minutes before we go live, and we're going to do some movement today. Seated or standing, I'm going to be seated, but you can choose which option you want to do. So we'll just give it a couple of minutes just before we get cracking. So I hope you're well. This is our first session back after the festive break. So I would say I'll ease you in gently, but we'll see how we get on. So just a couple of minutes for let a few people join, and then we will get started with some movement. So I hope your neck of the woods is doing well. It's a bit of a grey day here in Peterborough, but we'll soon get warmed up, and we'll do about 20 minutes just of some nice gentle movement. I've got another minute before we start. So you can do it seated or standing, completely up to you. If you are standing, just make sure you've got something sturdy just to help you with your balance. Okay. So we're going to move all the joints today in lots of different directions. So you need to make sure you've got enough room to reach the front, reach to the side, reach over your head. We're going to extend the legs. We're going to step to the side. So just making sure you've got a nice clear space around you. You're not going to knock anything off or anything like that. Okay. Have some water afterwards just to make sure you're nicely hydrated. And we're going to get started any second now. Just clearing it off. Lovely. Right. Let's get the old timer started. If you're ready, let's crack on. So if you are seated, just shuffle to the front of your chair for me. Your feet go flat on the floor, and we're going to sit up nice and tall. Just imagine you have that bit of string connecting your head up to the ceiling. If you are standing, make sure your feet are nice and wide. You've got something sturdy to hang on to just for your balance. Okay. So to start off with, just move as far as feels comfortable for you. If anything hurts or doesn't feel right, you stop and you join back in when you're ready, okay? If you want a bit more rest, have a bit more rest, and just move at a pace that feels comfortable for you. So let's start off. Take a nice deep breath in and breathe it out. Good, and we're going to keep that breathing all the way through. And I want you to start just by waving your fingers. So you're going to put your fingers into a fist, don't forget your thumb, and then open it back out again. Give me a good old wave with those fingers. Really, really important that we keep moving the fingers so that we can do up our buttons, we can pick things up, do the knitting and everything, just keeping those joints nice and mobile. And just move those fingers as far as feels comfortable for you. So if you go all the way into a fist, that's great. If you do a little movement, that's great as well. It's whatever feels right for you, but don't forget the thumb. We need to move the thumb. Good, taking those nice deep breaths. And then when you're ready, I want you to start giving me the royal wave. So moving those hands, those wrists around in lovely big circles. If circles doesn't feel right, just move them backwards and forwards. As long as you're moving those wrists, I'm going to do a nice figure of 8 here. Now you don't have to keep in time with me, just move at a pace that feels right for you. But just don't forget to breathe. We need to keep breathing while we're doing this. So just moving those wrists around, giving me that wave as if you're part of the royal family and you're waving to your subjects. Don't forget to sit up nice and tall. Let's get those toe muscles working. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Rest there. Just give those hands a bit of a shake out. We're going to rest them down. Take a deep breath in. As we breathe out, I just want you to start circling the foot. So imagine you've got a pen on the end of your toe. I want you to draw a circle in the air for me, okay? Just circling that foot around. If it doesn't feel right holding the foot in the air, then leave the heel on the floor and just move it in a bit of an arc. But just give me a nice little circle around with that foot. Good. Don't worry about any clicks or cracks. As long as there's no pain, it's absolutely fine. Good. And then let's do the other foot. So just circling that other foot around. I'm surprised my ankle hasn't cracked yet, to be honest. It normally does. Good. Big or small, fast or slow. Oh, there you go. Whatever works for you, but just circling that foot around We're going to keep the ankle nice and mobile. This is going to help with us walking, okay, keeping nice and active. Good. A few more little circles. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Bring those legs down. Just give them a little bit of a shake. Let's shake out the ankles and the legs. Lovely. Let's take a deep breath here. As we breathe out, let's get those shoulders moving. So I want you to start reaching across the body to the other side. So imagine the person next to you has got the good sweets. I want you to reach across and try and grab them. Okay, now you might give me a little lean with that body, but if that doesn't feel right, just get the shoulders moving. And if you can, try and bring them up to chest height. But if that doesn't feel right, go a little bit lower. Just go at the pace that works for you. So we reach across and then the other side, reach across. Lovely. Keep taking those nice deep breaths. No holding your breath. We need to keep moving. Good. So you reach across, you grab, and you bring it back. So for me, I'm grabbing my dairy milk. Always dairy milk chocolate. Best of the best. I will not take any arguments on that. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Come back to center. Just give those arms a good shake out. Fantastic. Nice deep breath. As we breathe out, we're going to go back down to the legs. Okay, so when you're ready, just start tapping your foot forward. So give me a nice pointed toe and tap that toe just as far forward as feels comfortable for you. So imagine you're stood at the seaside. Okay, you're right by the shoreline. I want you to tap your toe in the water. And just see if it's warm enough for a swim. Okay, probably not in England this time of year. I saw people on Christmas Day who went for a cold water swim in the British Sea. Must be quite mad. I'm not doing that. But if you're in Barbados or Bermuda or something like that, I'm sure it's lovely. So you might go for a swim out there. So just tapping that foot and bringing it back. Good. 10 more seconds. Give me a nice pointed toe. All the dancers in the room. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Bringing those feet back again, flat on the floor. Take a little pause. Let's take a deep breath in. Breathe it out. Good. This time I want you to reach out to the side. Good. So imagine you're grabbing a book off the bookshelf. If you can, a little lean with the body. If that doesn't feel right, reach out with the arm. So just reach it out and come back, and then the other side. So getting those shoulders nice and warm. Really, really important that we move our shoulders and every other joint in all different directions. So just reach it out and back in, and then the other side and back in. And just go at a pace that feels good for you. You don't have to keep up with me. We're just reaching. If you're reaching out and tapping the person next to you, and then back in again. Good. 10 more seconds. Few more reaches. Lovely. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Well done. Bringing those arms back. Let's shake that out. Get the shoulders nice and loose. Good. Nice deep breath in. Breathing out. We're going to go down to the legs. I want you to just give me some little side steps. So we step to the side, back together, and then the other side. And it's just a nice little tap. Not too big. Just make sure you're lifting that foot up. So if you need to lift, get a little hand, you can give it a little hand with the arms. Back in, tap, and back in. And not too wide, I'm just staying within the width of my chair. Just a little tap out and back together and back together. So we're just getting those hips nicely warmed up. So imagine you're getting in and out of a car, or if you want to do a really big step, you might get on a bike and off again. Just making sure that sideways movement stays nice and strong. Lovely. 10 more seconds here. So keep going with those side steps. Lovely. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Come back together when you're ready. Give those legs a little bit of a shake out to loosen off those hips. Well done. Oh, deep breath in, I think. Breathe it out. Lovely. Okay, we're going to do some arm circles. So dropping the arms down by your side. Just take one arm, we go across the body and we draw a nice big circle up and around. So think about a big sunrise, one arm and then the other, and you can make that arm circle as big or as small as feels good for you. So we circle around and then the sun comes up in the other direction. Or imagine you're washing the windows, those big sash windows in the patio. Lovely big windows. You've got to go all the way up into the corner, up and around. Good. Sweeping that arm as high as feels comfortable for you. It doesn't matter if it's a big circle. It doesn't matter if you're a small circle. It's an absolutely perfect circle, whatever it is you're doing. Lovely. 10 more seconds. Nice deep breaths, everybody. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Well done. Give them a little shake. Fantastic. Let's pause here. Let's take a nice deep breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to go back down to the feet. Okay, so I want you to do some heel and toe. So we tap the toe and then we tap the heel. Okay, stay on that one leg. Just go toe, heel, heel. So this is going to help us walk in. Okay, this is the old walking movement. As we walk, we should go from heel and we rock through to our toe. So this is keeping that movement of the foot going, keeping us nice and limber in the ankles. Good. Couple more on this side. Lovely. And let's change leg. Let's do the other one. So heel and toe. And it doesn't matter how big that movement is. You may do a small heel and toe. Doesn't matter. Whatever works for you. This is your session as long as you enjoy it. So just tapping from heel to toe, heel to toe. Good. A few more seconds on this foot. Lovely job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Just give those legs a shake out. Let's get them nice and loose. Good work. Deep breath in here. As we breathe it out, I think it's time to start the boxing, don't you? So let's get those hands up. Let's give me some nice straight punches. So we're nice and warm now. So punching those arms out in front. We all love a good punch, don't we? Good. So imagining the person in front of you is your height. I want you to aim for their nose or your nose in a mirror. So just punching backwards and forwards, whatever pace feels good for you. We're going to get all your stress out. Good. Don't forget to breathe. We're going to take nice deep breaths. 10 more seconds of punching. We will do a bit more in a minute, don't you worry. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Bring those hands down. Oh, shake out. Gets the old shoulders, doesn't it? Take a nice deep breath here. As we breathe out. So we've punched. Let's kick. Okay. So imagine you are kicking a football or doing the can or kicking someone in front of you. But just give me that kick as high as feels comfortable for you. It doesn't matter if it's a high kick or a low kick or just straighten the knee. But you do what feels good for you. Let's keep those old knees moving, keeping them nice and mobile. Good. 10 seconds. Kick for too long, it's a bit tough. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Little leg shake of the legs. Good work. Awesome kicking and punching. Deep breath in here. As we breathe out, a bit more punching you say. Here we go. Let's do some uppercuts. So I'm punching up towards the ceilings. This is the under the chin punch. And so the person in front of you is the same height. We're going to aim through their chin. So big old punch up to the ceiling, everybody. And I hope you're all enjoying this. Big smiles, nice deep breaths. Good. You're doing fantastic work. 10 more seconds. Keep punching. Get the old Rocky on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Oh, see those arms a good shake out. Lovely job. Little pause here. Deep breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to start to circle the legs. I want you to imagine you're on a beach, okay? You sat on your deck chair. It's lovely warm sand. And you're just going to circle your foot in the sand one side and then circle the foot in the side, the other side. Good. Nice and lazy. Big old circle with the foot and then a big old circle with the other foot. And just make it as big or as small as you want. But imagine you can feel the warm sand between your toes as you circle around, and you can see the indentation in the sand as you draw it, drawing this little circular turret as it goes around. Good. About 10 more seconds. Just give me those lovely circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Pause here. Shake out those legs. Good work. Let's take a little deep breath in here. And as we breathe out, bringing those hands down by your side, I want you to float up to the side and then back down. So I want you to imagine you're flying, okay? Your arms are the wings of a bird or a butterfly. I like to imagine a dragon, a great big soaring dragon. And it's purple and it's breathing fire. And we are soaring over the woods. Good. So we bring those arms up and then we slowly float them down. Those arms can come as high or as low as you want. But they are massive wings and you are swooping through the sky, in and out of the clouds. Good. 10 more seconds. So you're up there, using your wings. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic work. Bring those arms down. Give me a nice shake out. Oh, lovely. Well done. Shake out those shoulders. Good. Nice deep breath here. Breathe out. Good. Let's go back down to the legs, okay? Really important. I want you to imagine you've got an object in front of you. We're going to step over that object. So just taking one leg, we do a big step forward, and then we step back, and then the other leg, step it forward and back. So there's something lying on the floor, and you need to get your leg over the top of it. It might be a slipper, it might be a Labrador dog. In my case, it's normally a cat. We don't want to trip over it, so we lift high and step forward, and then we bring it back again. This is really important. It's going to help us to step over these objects, stop us tripping and falling as we do that. Good. And if you need to, you can use your arms to just help with that leg lift, lifting that leg nice and high off the floor. Doing really well, everybody. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing those legs back. Well done, everybody. Big shake. Fantastic. Good work. Nice deep breath in. Breathe it out. We're going to do one more exercise before we start to cool down. So I want you to reach down to the floor between your legs and then pull up. So this is an upright row. We're going to reach down and pull up. So I want you to imagine you're picking up your shopping bags from the floor and bringing them up. Or rowing a boat. Good. And if you want to, give me a little lean, but you don't have to. You can just reach and pull. Reach and pull. So in the 20-minute Zest session, we'll have moved the shoulders and the hips and the ankles and the fingers in all different directions, keeping us nice and strong and nice and mobile. So reach and pull, reach and pull. Good work. 10 more seconds. Nice deep breaths, everybody. You're doing well. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Shake out those arms. Lovely work. God, let's take a deep breath here and breathe it out. A couple of little small exercises just to cool us down. So we're going to do some tiptoes. So with your feet flat on the floor, I want you to come up onto your toes and then slowly come back down again. And then up. And you're going to feel that in your lower leg, in your calf. So I want you to imagine you're nosing at the neighbour. They're up to something and you can't quite see over the fence, okay? So I want you to go onto your tiptoes, have a good old nose over the fence, and then back down again. Not that I would ever do that, of course. Good, a few more. Up we come, and slowly back down. Nice deep breath, everybody. Don't hold your breath. Good, nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and come back down again. Fantastic. They weren't up to much. It wasn't anything interesting. Neighbours are fine. Good. Give me a shake of those legs. Lovely. Let's take a deep breath here. Breathe out. And we'll start to cool down and stretch. So I just want you to do some shoulder shrugs. So shrugging the shoulders up to your ears and then squeeze all the way back down again. And then shrug nice and high and bring them down as low as you possibly can. all the way up, squeeze down. So you're going to feel your shoulder blades moving up and down your back. That's exactly what we want. Get all the tension out of your neck, getting nice and relaxed. Good. And then when you're ready, just start to circle the shoulders around. Lovely circles, getting all that tension out of your neck and shoulders. Just circle them backwards. And then if you want to, we can change to a forward circle. Just up and around. Lovely deep breaths as you're doing this. Good. Now we're going to rest there. Just settle them back to where they should be. Nice and gently, just take your head to one side so your ear goes towards your shoulder. And then gently move through center. Feel a slight little stretch, not too far. It's a little movement. I want to imagine the German Shepherd dog, when you talk to it, it gives you that head tilt. That's what we're doing. Just a little head tilt to the side. One more. Lovely. And then coming back to center. Well done. Let's have a little stretch just to finish off, and then we'll do some nice breathing to finish. So just taking one leg straight out. The heel is on the floor. And sit up with that chest nice and tall. You'll feel a lovely stretch down the back of that straight leg. So imagine you're warming your foot in front of the fire. Give those toes a little wiggle. Take a nice deep breath in here. And breathe out. Good. We're going to bring that leg back. And we're going to stretch the other leg out. So we're going to warm the other foot. So heel is on the floor. Give those toes a little wiggle in front of the fire. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Breathe it out. Feel that stretch down the back of the leg. Lovely. And bringing that leg back. Good. I'm going to take your arms. We're going to go nice and wide as you can. So really reach out. We're stretching through the chest. Take a deep breath. And as you breathe out, give yourself a lovely big hug. Good. You're going to do that twice more. So taking those arms as wide as you can, as wide, wide, wide. And then round and a big hug. Oh, lovely. I do love a hug. Last one. Take those arms wide as you can, as wide, wide, wide. And then a lovely big hug and a big pat on the back for a job well done. Good. Resting here. Just pop your hands together for me. Take a nice deep breath in. Bring the hands up towards the ceiling. We're going to breathe in. Breathe out and your arms go down wide as we float back. Let's do that twice more. So hands together, breathe in, up to the ceiling. Breathe out as the arms float down. And one more nice deep breath in all the way. Deep, deep breath. And we breathe out and float. Fantastic. Resting those arms down. I hope you enjoyed that. Well done, everybody. It is recorded. It will go onto this YouTube channel for you to use whenever you want to. And I will see you next week, same time, same place. Well done, everybody. Good work.